What's up, guys? We're back here for another Rangers post-game video. And, wow, what a game it's been.
Yeah, good game.
Good game. Rangers coming off of a terrible loss, 5-1 against the Knights on, what day was that? Thursday, yeah.
Yeah.
Not much going for them in that game. They scored one goal. Chris Kreider had a goal. That was it. They got embarrassed. One of the worst games I've seen this season by the New York Rangers. And then here we go, a couple of days later.
I missed that game, by the way. I'm glad I missed it.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
It was not a game to watch.
Yeah.
So here we are back in Anaheim. Rangers haven't played them since 2019.
Yeah, December 2019, their last matchup.
Yep. The Georgiev in net, Shesterkin on protocol, Panarin on protocol. And then we find out right before the game, Ryan Reeves as well is on COVID protocol.
Yeah.
An hour before the game. So here we are. A lot of call-ups here for the Rangers in this game. Tim Gettinger, who has already been called up, continues to play for the Rangers. Morgan Barron called up here. Jared Tenorti called up here. Brodinski called up here for the Rangers. A lot of call-ups here. And this is, unfortunately, this is kind of like the norm now, I think. You're either having call-ups or games are either being postponed.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate here. That's a whole subject for another story, or sorry, for another subject, or however you want to say it.
Real quick on that. Some player that I forgot who said that, if you had said this 3 years ago, they would have been like, what? But now that's just become the norm.
And unfortunately, it's become the normal, and it's. I'm not going to get into it. It is what it is here. Pretty much teams have to find ways to win games here. And the Rangers obviously would find a way to win this game. First period, nothing going here for both teams. Rangers start out the period, double minor.
Yeah.
Double minor here.
Against Morgan Barron, right?
Yeah. He gets hit in the face. He's bleeding out of the nose. Rangers have a double minor, 4 minutes. Could not score. Could not score. And then again, I'm like,
frustrating.
Very frustrating for sure. They couldn't. And they kind of got better towards the end of the second part of the 2-minute power play.
Right.
But again, they couldn't get one in. Stolar was in net for the Ducks, who was their backup. Gibson, I think, also is out for the Ducks on COVID.
Right.
So, you kind of got your second string versus your second string here, both with close records. So the game could go either way, honestly. Ducks are no slouches either. Good second in the Pacific coming into this game.
Yeah.
So nothing cooking here in the first. We go into the second. And again, I thought the Rangers played very well. They outshot the Ducks in the first.
Yeah.
A terrible giveaway by Keandre Miller on the left side of the net to Georgiev, which would lead to the Ducks' first and only goal.
Yeah.
In hindsight now, at the time I'm like, what the fuck? You're better than this Keandre Miller. Come on, man. Keandre Miller has been very good for the Rangers. From what last season coming into this season.
Last season he was great. And then I don't know. This is
a couple of defensive flaws here, in a couple of games for Miller. We are playing a longer season. We are doing interdivision play. We are having to travel. So again,
true.
Kind of give him. It was a bad giveaway. I mean, the giveaway, regardless, is unexcusable. It's not an NHL level. The giveaway that he made. He tried to clear the puck. He fanned on it. And then, Ducks pick it up, cross-crease pass, here we go, 1-0 Ducks. But, again, the Rangers would continue to pressure the Ducks.
Yep.
They would find a way, as Jeff Goldblum says, I think I've said this many times, life finds a way. The Rangers would tie the game late in the third, the big line would score. Kako, Trouba, Zibanejad would get the goal to tie it late in the second.
Yep.
And now we're going into the third. 1-1, two teams, battling for top of their division here. It could go either way. The Rangers would steal the show in the third period. 3 goals.
Yeah.
Or no, excuse me. Oh yeah, 3 goals from the Rangers. Yeah, I forgot about the empty netter. Yes. And goals from unlikely candidates. We talked about it on the second intermission stream about secondary scoring.
Yeah.
And you could almost call this thirdary scoring.
Tertiary.
Jared Tenorti Yes.
Oh, Tenardi.
Yes, you heard that. Jared Tenardi, who was called up, hasn't played since the Sabres game where he had a terrible giveaway.
Yeah.
For the Sabres to score a goal. Rangers would win that game. But a terrible giveaway by him in that game had him sent down.
Yeah, and I feel like he's been remembered for that giveaway in that game.
At least by me, for sure. And by Sabres fans.
Yeah. But them in a good way. Like that.
Exactly. But he would get one to the point. He would shoot it. He would catch a little bit of luck. It looked like a defender tried to block it. Went off of him, went off his stick. It was deflected in on Solzar. So, like, there we go. Go-ahead goal. And it would be the game winner for Tenardi.
So. Right.
So, here we go. Wow. Tenardi just scored a goal.
I had not huge high expectations for him coming into this game, and I felt bad. Today was the first day I felt bad for him because Gallant was talking about him, so he just hasn't had the chances. He hasn't had the momentum to get going because he's up for one game, then he's down for a while. So I felt bad for him the first time today, and I was really hoping he could get something done. So seeing that first goal was very good.
See, I'm the complete opposite because I did not feel bad for him coming into this game. I was concerned about him playing on the defensive pair there with Niels Lundqvist because, again, Niels Lundqvist also very young.
Right.
Tenardi in and out of the lineup.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're in and out of the lineup, you're struggling to be consistent. So I was like, wow, this third line is let's see what well not needs to work. Let's see what happens, kind of a situation. And it happened. Tenardi gets the goal again. I think some luck was involved in it. I mean, put the puck to the net, good things happen.
Right.
I always preach that. I think anybody who is involved with hockey, coaching at all, always preaches that. Yes, it's a very easy thing to say, but it seems to work out. You know, so he gets that goal, and here we are, Rangers up. Rangers will go on a power play. They did everything but score. Ducks took another penalty. And then right after the power play ends, who would score the goal? Who do you think? Ryan Lindgren.
Yeah.
Ryan Lindgren, his third goal of the season after just shortly coming back after his own COVID protocol. Now comes in, nets his third of the season, and again, he's not a goal scorer. Tenardi's not a goal scorer. Yep. So it's great to see him get a goal. He's such a great defender, him and Fox. I love seeing them together. We were talking about it earlier, you know, like yin and the yang. Like Fox is the offensive guy. Lindgren's a stay-at-home defenseman. Nobody's getting by him. Nobody's beating him. And then we'll go right into the empty netter. Again, penalty on the Rangers. Lindgren in the box. Ducks have the extra attacker.
Yeah.
Plus the power play. 6-on-4 here. And Lindgren out of the box nets his second goal. First ever 2-goal game for Lindgren, empty netter. Even when he got to the bench, he was shaking his head like, what? Like, I can't believe this happened. He's not a goal scorer, you know. He does the little things where you appreciate hockey players who do the stuff that Lindgren does, you know. He's not flashy. You know, he's a gritty, meat and potatoes kind of guy. So great to see him score. Rangers were outstanding on the penalty kill. You know, didn't let in a power play goal tonight against a team that's rated 4th overall in the league on power plays. Mm-hmm. So, just an outstanding performance here for the Rangers on special teams. I don't think they did not get a power play goal, but the penalty kill, PK was solid.
I think the Rangers are 4th in penalty kills too, right?
So they're 4th in penalty kill, but like the Ducks are 4th on the power play.
Right.
So like an even matchup right there.
Yeah. So. And the Rangers still got it done.
Yeah, and that's with both teams missing key guys. The Ducks also had their COVID issues going on with Larson being out, Gibson being out, Getzlaf being out. They had their issues too with COVID.
I think there was one more.
There was one other one, and I'm sorry, I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, but either way, both teams having COVID issues.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know, I mean, again, you gotta play. You gotta find ways to win.
Yep.
I wish the NHL would understand this with other teams, the Canadian teams. Is look. Taxi squads are here for a reason. Bring up players, put them in.
Yep.
You know, it's not like we're just not playing now. You know, you're going to be fucking the rest of this league over, kind of. Again, story for another time. Rangers do find a way to get this game after a terrible loss the other night. A huge defensive. Oh, just on a side note too, the Rangers only allowed 13 shots on net. Georgiev was probably reading a book tonight. I mean, he was probably on the phone, had his earbuds in. I mean, he did have to make a couple of big saves in the first.
He did make some really good saves, yeah.
In the first, and maybe a little bit in the on the top of the second, but like, other than that, I mean, this was probably Georgiev's easiest work a night.
Yeah.
Night of work.
He got a period's worth of shots on goal for a whole game. Mm-hmm. Less than a period's worth even could be. But no, it's probably about period's worth.
I say like a period, a bad period maybe. He got throughout the entire night.
Half a game, yeah.
So he didn't have to do too much, but when he did have to do it, like we said, there was a breakaway.
Yep.
That he stopped. The unfortunate goal that was scored on the giveaway. I mean, there's not much he could do on that.
Yeah.
Again, you reverse back to the other night on Thursday. You know, goals like that are going in. You can't blame the goalie for that. You know, it's not his fault. You can only do so much.
Right.
So again, another good performance by him. He didn't have much work to do, but the work that he had to do, he did.
Yep.
So.
Good to see Marion. I want to say Marion Barry, but that's not it. Morgan Barron.
Oh yeah.
Come up.
He had a strong game.
He had a strong game. That's really nice to see because these people are taking, like Gallant was saying, these are not challenges. These are opportunities. So really got to use it. And I think he showed off well tonight for what he could do.
I thought he was good. He definitely stood out in the first period.
Yeah.
He was all around. He had at least 2 chances in the first period. It's good. Like I said, Kako had the assist on the Zibanejad goal. And then the secondary scoring, as we were talking about in the second intermission, which was funny because that's what we got in the third period was the secondary scoring from Tenardi and Lindgren.
That's what I was going to say too. Tenardi, great to see him score. He really needs to turn things around the way he was looked at, I think. And Lindgren, nice to see him get 2 goals in one game, which is great.
It's nice to see Lindgren get the 2 goals because he's going to be he's a staple on this New York Rangers team. Mm. You could argue to be like Tenardi's kind of just here. We got him. You know, Chris Drury got him because of you need the big players out here. So it's nice to see him get a goal.
Yeah,
You know?
And Georgiev has played this team twice before. This is the 3rd time playing. He was 2-0 going in. He's 3-0 now. Totally winning over the Ducks.
He's a Duck dominator.
3-0. Yeah, I like that.
He's a Duck Hunt.
He's Duck Hunt.
You know
he's
how
Duck dominator.
You used to play Duck Hunt.
Yeah, actually I did.
Yeah.
So would you. Oh my God.
So this entire time it's been Georgiev behind the light gun.
Yes.
Hunting the Ducks.
Just doing it. Just getting it done. The little dog picking them up. Very good.
All right.
Yeah.
So guys, I think we'll leave it at that.
Oh, last thing I wanted to say was I hated hearing the name of the other player, Zegras. Good for him.
Oh, that's
this
funny.
This is clearly going to be a good player.
Zegras tried to do that play again. He
Oh.
He did flip. I think it was in the second period.
Right.
He flipped the puck over the net.
Yeah.
And tried to have somebody bat it in, but Rangers weren't having that shit.
Nope.
They actually just iced it right after that. They're like, nope, we're getting done with that.
Yeah, so he was all over the place, which...
He was. Zegras was probably the biggest player out there besides Drysdale, and
yeah.
I think those are the names I heard the most here for the Ducks. But yeah, obviously Zegras, he's such a talented player.
Yeah.
Again, I'm glad the Rangers can keep him off the score sheet.
You know? Yeah, so glad of that. You know, but good for him with other teams. I don't want to see him again. I don't want to hear that name again.
Well, I don't even know if he had an assist on the goal, but he did not score in the game.
No, but he was involved in a lot
He was
of stuff.
around. He was around. He's always wreaking havoc and doing whatever he's doing. He's always around.
All right,
guys. We'll leave it with that. We'll be back Monday, 10:30, for the next Rangers game. I think that's the Sharks.
Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. It is.
The Sharks.
Is it the Sharks?
I know we got the Sharks and the Kings coming up here.
It is.
So.
What is that, the 10th? It's the Kings.
It's the Kings,
The Kings. Thursday is the Sharks.
All right, so yeah, we'll have the Kings Monday night, 10:30. Again, thank you to everybody who hung out with us, man. We know these are late games. But Rangers on those West Coast trip, man. Hardest trip probably of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll catch you guys Monday night. Rangers, Kings.
Yes.
10:30. Let's go Rangers.
Let's go Rangers.
Peace out, guys.
Bye, guys.